My dear brother Harun Koken, Chairman of Rumi Forum, my dear brother Saidur Rahman Sahib, panelists, distinguished guests, it's no time for us to deliberate further on the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him. I think we have crossed our time limit quite some time back. But since I have been ordered to say a few things on the importance and function of Sunnah, I'll just share with you in next maximum 5 to 7 minutes a few ideas which might trigger some questions in your mind. I believe a discourse is only meaningful when we have time for interaction and responses. But we don't have time for that at all. When we approach the Sunnah of Prophet, peace be upon him, then quite often people think it's a matter of certain externalities, appearance, certain aspects which can be seen visibly. The word Sunnah, as we all know, refers essentially to that continuous practice which becomes norm. And similarly, when we talk about its significance, and particularly the topic given to me about the function of Sunnah, then we should raise a question in our mind: what is essentially the function of the Quran before we talk about the Sunnah? We can summarize this function of the Quran in very simple words in 3 points. First and foremost, to provide humanity guidance or hidayah. Secondly, to provide humanity what kind of modality is needed for that hidayah, how it can be translated. And thirdly, to provide humanity with those aspects we call mannerism or behavior. Therefore, the whole of Quranic function is to address this guidance, to translate that into a model which is so much lively, so much fresh, so universal. You can feel it, you can see it, you can touch it. And lastly, to provide a situation in which that modality can be translated into ethics and morality. The Quran has summarized the whole matter in one single word, and that says, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. This khulq or akhlaq or mannerism or behavior is not confined to warmth of welcome, but it provides all those aspects which we call ethics in our business, ethics in our home, ethics in warfare, ethics in all those matters where we have human transactions. If these are 3 functions of the Quran, these functions have been translated into a tangible reality in the personality of the Prophet, peace be upon him. His personality represents all these 3 aspects. However, we have developed an attitude of love and respect and commitment, but not so often we try to find out how that ethics can be practiced by us. And that's our dilemma. We talk about it, but we never try to look into it and raise questions about it. The Prophet, peace be upon him, has been presented to us as a person who has no mythical existence, but historic existence. All heroes of the world have been shrouded in mythologies. But here you find a person who has a vibrant life, a modality which is within reach of human beings. And that contradicts the whole concept of charismatic aspects. The charisma is, it can be imitated by a common man, not that a few select can do it. And that makes the life unique. That makes him the greatest hero of humanity. That makes him leader of mankind. Therefore, my friends, this evening or this night when we are here, we need to raise a question in our mind: have we properly approached the life example of the Prophet, peace be upon him? Or we have always been trying to love him from a distance, talk about him, but never look into that applied aspect of ethics, which is the core of Seerah. Today, what we need is that ethics which can transform life, social life, economic life into an ethical life. Islam and Seerah is no more than that ethics which solves problems of mankind, which provides guidance in all aspects, in all problems we are facing today. In that respect, the book that has been launched today provides us, in very simple words,